Hello, Pony Artilisiana here. Link to my divining art in the description below and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google and other places that is not mine, so please go give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's going to contain a really wild theory about something I think is happening with Celestia, so if you don't like, wild theories or conspiracy theories about My Little Pony, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I was actually just thinking about recent episode where Spike says that pies are missing from, the castle where Twilight lives. And I'm like, I don't feel like it's Twilight that have been eating all of those cakes, or else we would have seen it on her figure, right? She would have gained some weight, and also if it was Spike, eating the pies, we will also have seen him gain a lot of weight, and I don't feel like they have gained any weight at all. So I actually feel like it's, Celestia that comes and grabs pie. We know that she's fond of pie from other episodes, or maybe it's just to poke fun of it or something. Maybe it's the, evil changeling that have taken over and now are Queen Celestia and demanding cake because, cake is filled with love or something like that. That could be actually both pretty stupid and pretty clever, I guess. So yeah, I really do feel like it could be an awesome episode if we found out that it was, what was happening. But I also have other theory, and you guys may not like this as much as the first one. So I will again warn here, it's a little bit out there, and it's upholding death or including death in it. So if you don't like stuff like this, again, click away or else stay. Yeah. I do feel like Celestia is actually dying. Now, don't hold me up on this. I don't feel like they're going to kill her into the show. I do feel like they could actually maybe make a episode where she sleeps, and passes off or passes on, or how it says, and Luna helps her on her, way, or how to say that, and with the queen, or how to say that, the main princess dying, that then the pony should take over. And who is that pony? Is that Twilight? Is that Luna? Is that Cadence? Or maybe a completely new pony? We actually don't know who is the rightful heir to the thing. But I will say that Twilight is the one I feel is the one taking over. And why I feel like Celestia is on the edge of, her end, or how to say this, is when, Luna came back, we saw that she was a young filly, right? Which means that Celestia used a lot of power to banish her sister and make sure that she was okay. And when she came back, she got the elements of harmony to handle it, because it was too much for her. So I'm guessing that she don't have any power, or well, she have some power, because we have seen them, fight the snow and stuff like that. But imagine that you used all of the power to, help regain your sister. I know that Celestia is also the symbol of the phoenix, rise again and stuff like that. But what if she gave that ability to her sister and not to herself? So, Luna can become small and grown up again. That would explain her growth in to the episodes it's going so fast, and why she was a filly when she was breaking out of the bubble when she came back from the moon and stuff like that. I really do feel like it kind of makes sense. And also Celestia put the last or some of her magic of herself, or how to say that, a part of herself in Twilight, in Magical Mystery Cure. So I really do feel like she have used a lot of magic, and as I said, the only recent thing we have seen them done is to uphold the snowstorm from the Crystal Empire. But I really do feel like if, it was necessary, Celestia also have the evil magic, but I feel like it drains her even more. And Celestia also have other powers like waking up, seeing the future a little bit before it happens and stuff like that. I really do feel like also Luna can feel these, events happening, because we also saw her run into Celestia when she was dreaming about T-Rex. So I really do feel like there's something with the past and the future we have to learn more about. I do feel like this is a ability that will pass on to Twilight, so she can actually see the future a little bit beforehand, and maybe, do what it takes to change it, like Celestia have done. Or it will maybe pass down to Luna, so she can do both things, But I really do feel like Luna is the one that is coming to help Twilight. I don't feel like Cadence is in the Crystal Empire and our queen there now, or princess there now. So I don't feel like she have, the time or the way of getting the ability to come to Twilight every time something is wrong. So yeah. I also feel like the Changeling maybe can have a finger in this. Maybe the Changeling, again took over Celestia. I do feel like it took over Celestia. I hope it did, because then we can actually see, evil powers from Celestia. It could be so awesome to see her as evil and see how much it actually takes to bring her back, if they actually can bring her back. If it's not like what I said with, I'm actually thinking that she's going to pass on, or how to say that, I actually think it's going to end with her, being into the astral plane with, for example, Twilight or Luna, and saying goodbye, and giving her powers to Twilight, and making sure everything is okay. And we see, the others making a statue of her in Ponyville or something, and how the ponies handle this life-changing event. I also feel like it could be a very nice way to have benchmark, or how to say that, in the episodes. And it's not because I really do want her to die. Celestia is actually my favorite character in the My Little Pony show, but I do really feel like she have done her purpose, or how to say that. And I do feel like the, Changeling will do something that can hinder her in, communicating with Twilight, or she actually have to do something with the main six to get them rid of something, a plague or something maybe, that only she can do with offering herself, or something wild like that. Maybe offering herself for Twilight, or actually for Starlight, even though that she is completely new to the scene and stuff like that. That could also be an interesting twist, that, Celestia is willing to give even, ponies that she don't know that much, the benefit of the doubt and are willing to, sacrifice almost everything to protect her ponies of Ponyville. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.